some of the hottest Afrobeat songs that are out. So today we're going to be going over Xtra Cool by Young Jonn. And in this song, pretty much, he's talking to a babe and he's kind of letting her know that he wants to be more than friends. So let's get started. So Uloma is somebody's name, and he's like, I date on my 10 toes. And when someone's saying they're on their 10 toes, it's like they stand on what they're saying. And he's like, I don't tell you tire. And that's broken English, like, I'm telling you for a while that we should be like Xtra Cool. Now, Xtra Cool, back in the days in Nigeria, there was like around like midnight to like 3 a.m., there was this service that most local phones provided that you can talk to someone unlimited throughout the whole night for free. Like, you didn't have to pay for it. So it was called like Xtra Cool, like that whole concept of talking. So usually like lovers or people who kind of liked each other would talk during that time. So he kind of plays with that like Xtra Cool concept in the song, but he's letting the girl know like, hey, I want us to be extra cool. And he says, can we go back to the time when this love in Sheshabere? And that's Yoruba. And he's saying, let's go back to the time when we first started loving. Like, you know, usually when people are first loving each other, it's like that honeymoon stages. So he's like, let's go back to that. And he's like, you know, I love you, but I'm always on the road. So kind of pretty much like his lifestyle, like him being an artist, like he's just busy. He has a lot of things that are pulling his attention. And he's like, but I can't lie, you put me in the mood. So, you know, he's feeling her. She makes him, you know, she makes him happy. So then he says, I know you want some too. Like, you know, he knows that he turns her on as well. And then he says, and I carry shoulder down for you, which is, I'm not prideful. And Jowa Mafimikba is Yoruba, and he's saying like, you know, don't ignore me. Pretty much accept his offer. And then he says, you make my spinal loose. And that's a lot of slang, but pretty much what he's saying is, you turned me on. He's telling the babe that, you know, when he's around her, he's feeling it. And then again, also, he says, I carry shoulder down for you. Jowo Mafimikba, like, I'm not being prideful, like I'm being real. Do not ignore me. So then he says, so one more time, Omo Wallahi. And Wallahi is like I swear. And then he says, your ringtone doesn't come up from my head. And if you think about it, when two people who are kind of like feeling each other, you know, when they're romancing and all, like ringtone here is kind of like, you know, the sound that she makes, and, you know, it's desirable for him. And he's reminiscing pretty much about them too. So he's saying, I can't forget about you. I can't forget about your ringtone, your sound. Mind you, remember, we kind of made that reference to like Xtra Cool, the time that they speak on the phone. So he's kind of just using a lot of like slang and playing with words a lot. You can kind of fill in the gap for what it means, but pretty much, yeah. So then he says, never seen a girl like you in all my life. So he's saying, you know, she's one in a million. So he's speaking Yoruba, and he's like, call me by name, play with my beard. And usually when people say that, like, call me by name, he's saying like, you can talk, you can do anyhow with me. Like, you know, we like each other. You don't have to like see me as one high and mighty person. You can talk to me like you like. And he's going to mention that in the next part. So Sora is talk, and he's saying you can talk to me anyhow you like. Like, we like each other. You don't have to worry. We can be eye to eye. And he says it again, you know, I know it's not easy to understand me. Like, you know, I love you, but what comes with this lifestyle? Like, he's here and there, you know, hustling and stuff. So it might not be easy, but he does like her. And I know you want 1, 2, and I carry shoulder down. Alright, and that's pretty much the end of the song. Let me know what you guys think. Did you get any other kind of meaning from it? Were there any new parts that you learned? Make sure you put it in the comments. Also, notice that my background is a little bit different. I am in Nigeria right now. However, I am still happy and excited to do these videos. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so that you can be up to date for the newest videos. Thank you. Take care. God bless.